Hey everybody, we've made our way over to Deezerland Action Park. We haven't been back out this way in months. When we filmed here previously, the Deezerland Auto Museum, which is around those construction walls, allowed us in. We got a sneak peek. We were able to film some video. We'll put a link to that up above. So we were here years ago when we thought that Deezerland was on its way to opening its doors. And if you guys don't know, this is the former Artigan Mall. It was the former regular mall here years ago when we first moved here, and then it became like this live Etsy crafty type co-op where Artigan sold items and things. Just over that way, Bass Pro Shops, one of the biggest Bass Pro Shops that I've seen. And this building was Toby Keith's I Love This Bar that was here for maybe 2 to 3 months or so before it ended up closing its doors. We did a video here years ago, and they had invited us back out after we did our own kind of cheap seat style video to do a like a sponsored video here where they wanted to host us. And by the time that we got back out here, it had gone out of business. And then coming up on the side here next to this former Toby Keith's, in the corner back there with Casino Royale, James Bond, that was Fuddruckers for years. I love that Fuddruckers location, and even after the regular mall closed, Fuddruckers stayed there. When Artigan was here, Fuddruckers was here, and then Fuddruckers recently filed for like Chapter 11 through COVID, so not here anymore. But you can see it's got some graffiti style painting on the walls here. James Bond especially, most likely representing the fact that they have so many classic cars in here. Deezerland in Miami, largest car collection, I believe, in the world of like star cars. So we're gonna go inside here. They've opened up go-karts, bowling, and arcade machines. So we've got Tow Mater out here. I'm gonna take a look around, and we've made our way in. Whoa. Wow. So inside of where Fuddruckers was, now the Bond Lounge. Oh, this looks seriously impressive. Wow, look at that. And a Bond exhibit over here too. We're gonna get the bowling alley. Pool tables, arcade machines. So much Bond. Harry Potter. Look at this. Oh, it's the Weasley Mobile. Weasleys. You've got the plaque in there about it, 1965 Ford. And this, years ago, we were here for the grand opening of our buddy Todd's Gods and Monsters comic books. Used to be located in here. And you can see where they've broken things down into specific categories. So this is classic cars. Lots of classic cars in here. And actually in here, the checkout is still Gotham related from Gods and Monsters, but they've just put dummies in there. And we've got some Flintstones cars here. Super cool. It's so cool. And welcome to Bedrock. And there we go. Classic Fred Flintstone, rather. A yabba dabba doo, indeed. Oh, it's Wilma's hair. Oh, we've got more in here too. There's another Flintstones mobile. Wow. I mean, it's endless. We shot a pretty extensive video of a lot of these cars, and Herbie's back there too. Can you imagine having all of these classic star cars and just like they've been sitting in dust for the most part for the last couple of years? I can't wait to see this place fully operational. And we've got Herbie. Lightning McQueen, is that you? Over here, my buddy Drew's dream come true. Some Fast and Furious cars. In the back there, we've got a little Looks like Speed Racer and Scooby and the Gang and the Mystery Machine. We got some more vehicles. The Great Race. Hollywood, Cars to the Stars, and inside there, Marilyn Monroe in brass. We'll take a detour through the arcade here. Lots of games to win tickets. And then they have a whole prize booth over there as well. Check this out. The House of the Dead. Check it out. There's so many of these games that we see when we go to IAAPA on an annual basis. Now seeing them in action here. Got other games you can play against other folks. And the bowling alley is open. By the way, I should mention this is a soft opening. This isn't fully operational. I just want to stress that again. So if you see construction equipment around or things don't look up to 100% of what you'd expect, this should give you an idea of pricing here. One race, $21. $3.50. But bowling, $20. Just coming in to check out the bowling alley. I like it. So you have TVs up top and screens at the end of each of the lanes as well. And they've got you covered in balls. Let's take a look at some more of these awesome cars. Corvette, 1988. Another 88 Corvette. Merry-go-round or carousel. Check it out. This is one of their featured cars. I know this has been in the downtown Orlando parade that they have every year for the Citrus Bowl. I haven't had that parade. They didn't have it last year. And obviously not this year as well, but check it out. You got the Spirit of Nemo here. It's so ridiculous. Look at that. What a collection. So we've got Santa Claus over here and over here. Bugs Bunny, what's up, Doc? Can we rock? Can we rock? Going deep with the Fushnikins there for you. Mary wants to point out that the car has the two front teeth. No detail missed here. Wow. It's Elvis. This is another signature car along with Marilyn. We've seen this out and about. James Dean. Check out the paint job on this car. And we've seen this before when we did our tour the last time as well. Made comments that it was so ridiculous looking the last time as well. Look at this booth for the carousel. And then we have a whole section here that's not open yet. But when we spoke to folks at the front, they said this should be open after the first of the year. So they have sections for the 20s. So on here. And I believe the owner actually has the largest collection of Vespa scooters and also pedal cars. And look at this car. It's actually made out of wood. Look at that. Oh, it's the pizza place I used to actually like eating at. And now, not. And this is the go-kart track. I believe it's the world's largest indoor go-kart track. Now, I will say this is the third go-kart track that's open within like a 2-mile radius. Oh, Mary points out it's actually the third go-kart track, or fourth go-kart track that's opened up. So we've got Fun Spot that's right over here. You have a NASCAR go-kart track, Andretti's, and now this. That's a lot of go-kart tracks. I think we might take a spin on this in a little bit. We'll keep looking around. More food and beverage coming. There's a second track over here. I love this Sinclair gasoline. So we've got the military section of vehicles over here. And let's also have the Pinball Palace. This part's not open yet. When I heard the arcade was open, I actually thought this was the part that was open. But not yet. And the putting edge, glow-in-the-dark putting. We've actually done that mini golf before. We'll do the video. I'll try to find a link and put it up here. And we've got Cinemark movies. And just more go-kart track than the eye can see. Oh, check it out, Amoco. Axe throwing, also coming soon. Excelsior. An orange juice vending machine. It's not operational, but my interest is indeed piqued. Rocket Fizz will be here. I'm disappointed that it's not open right now. This is where we got our Gene Simmons of Kiss sodas. Candy selection, top notch. Drink selection, unbelievable. Next to Rocket Fizz, a leather store. More cars, souvenirs, kind of like the usual Orlando type gift shops. We're the only ones in here. Orlando and beachy things. Cute dresses. Very much like what you'd see Daytona Beach, Cocoa Beach area. They do have a little tiki bar over here too. Here is my lap time, my best lap time. 51 seconds. Way to go, fat ass. I was considerably slower than my competition here so far to date, but it's okay. It kind of auto slowed me down a couple of times where the tires were like slicking, so I don't hold that against me, but the corners were really cool. I could definitely see going into the walls though if it didn't slow you down, because it's really kind of quick. So when you want to race here, you have to get this little hood sock, and the hood sock is yours to keep afterwards. It's like $3, so you can take it home and wash it, so you're not using somebody else's. And then they fit you for a helmet, and you're using a helmet that other people have used, but you have your hood sock, which is basically like a mask guard against things. You can use your glasses inside of it as well. There's really not a way right now to attach GoPro. There's no electronics on the track, so that's why Mary recorded everything. But I will say overall, this was a lot of fun. And it seemed like it went on forever. So, by the way, they do sell like cans of soda, $1. Bottle of water, $1. All right, well, we were over here before. Rocket Fizz wasn't open, and they have opened the doors. And if you are looking for soda, they have got you covered. And so much candy. New York Salsa, Hank's Caramel Apple Cream Soda, Kiss Cola, Gene Simmons Ginger Ale, Stay Frosty, Chumley's Root Beer, and Barf. Well, that is going to do it for us from Deezerland. So I've often said that I feel like my life is basically Wayne's World, especially since we started this channel with people just, you know, the vibe and being treated that way and stuff. It's definitely Wayne's World. I'm living the real life version. But on the way into Deezerland, we ran into, I guess, management, or one of the managers. Felt very, very much like the scene in the Wayne's World movie with Chris Farley kind of giving the instructions of where, you know, the record executive is going to be.
Go here.
Yeah. It's literally, I was reliving that flashback in my head. But they were very, very friendly on the way in, and they told us that some stuff is open now, obviously soft opening. The other stuff is after the first of the year. They've been trying to get stuff open and under, you know, underground or underfoot for some time now. So they have the go-kart track open, bowling is open, the arcade is open. It is a soft open. The other stuff is yet to come. I'm really interested in seeing the Auto Museum in full effect, because we got the sneak peek of that a couple of years ago. And it seems like it's just trickling in with stuff to be open.
There's going to be like a food section area, like a food court. Well, a couple of vendors are going to be in there, an axe throwing, and, you know, a couple of really cool ideas in there.
Yeah, and there's more stuff coming down iDrive also. So they announced like the world's largest drop tower and stuff is still coming in 2021. So there's still things happening. As much as like people have kind of said like things are never going to happen here, they are happening. So
slowly but surely.
Yeah, I look forward to it. The go-karts were fun. We're getting out of here. Thank you very much for all of your likes, comments, and subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. We'll see you guys.